Welcome everybody to Firebird Arena for the Lady Firebirds taking on the Mason Lady Comets in probably GMC's fiercest rival game every year, probably for the last 12 to 15 years. These are two of the top programs in the state of Ohio and obviously this area. So it's always a good game, very defensive minded. Both teams do it a little differently. West likes to pick you up all over the floor, man-to-man, force turnovers, get their offense off the turnovers, where Mason likes to play half-court ball, get into their big people, and play their stifling 3-2, 2-1-2 zone. They spread it out. They jump the passing lanes. They make it very difficult. They have a lot of height always every year. They'll stretch that zone because they know if they get by them, you got, well, Odeker's 6'6", so. That being said, looks like Mason starts out in the man-to-man, so this rival, you don't ever want to give them the same look year in, year out. They know each other so well. Both teams coming out a little cold. Firebirds are starting 0-0, Barry Nagwagwa, 2 Chance Gray. Number 5, Amara Flores, 22, Laura Bras, 32, Emily Dorman. The Comets are countering with number 20, CC Gary, 30, Riley Kozumi. 32, Margot Mattis, 34, Marilyn Popple-Garter, and number 44, Kyla Oldiker, 6'6". So that's a huge, huge player in girls basketball to have a 6'6" center. So it really allows Mason to stretch their defense. Again, both teams coming out a little cold, a little turnover, feeling each other out. And it's a big game. West, I believe, is 13-2. Mason's undefeated, so this will be for the top spot of the GMC. It's these two teams in Princeton fighting it out. And then Mount Notre Dame would be the other top team in this area. So Mason hits the first. 32. Margot Mattis with a nice little turnaround jumper sticks it in. Mason 2-zip. Firebirds moving the ball around. Mason really stretching that defense out. Firebirds trying to move around, get an open look. Emily Dorman with a really nice pump fake and a take to the basket and ties the game at 2s. Good job by Emily on that take to the hole. Again, Firebirds picking up all over the floor in their traditional man-to-man. They too will jump the passing lanes and try to disrupt the offense now, get it set. Mason likes to run a flex. They'll do a lot of off-ball picks, so the Firebirds are going to have to do a lot of talking on defense to make sure they don't lose their responsibilities. Mason puts up an air ball, but it's corralled by Margot Mattis, and they turn it over. Chance Gray with a nice pass. Mara Flores was flying full speed and couldn't quite finish it. Mason gets a fortunate kick right to him, to Marilyn Popwell-Garter, and she's able to put it in. 4-2 Mason early. Chance Gray sets the Firebirds offense. She's going to put up a long 3, a little hard. Long rebound off to Mason. They'll bring it up and set it up. They love to play a half-court offense. Mason's ideal game is to win 52-50. And that's traditionally the scores of these games, or both teams struggle to make it into the 50s against each other. They're normally just brawls. And again, both coaches, if you're a young girl coming up in either one of these programs, you like to play defense, you will see the floor for these respective teams because both coaches like their defense. Chance Gray's at the line shooting 2, and she makes the first one. Mason subbing, bringing in number 11, Amanda Barnes. Oldiker sit down. Firebirds brought in Leah Aberray. And looks like Laura Brose is going to take a breather. 4-4, Chance converts both. About what I expected. There's been no easy ones yet. Everything is they're going to contest every possession, every pass, and that's just the way these two teams play. Great rival game. Just really enjoyed coaching in them and enjoy watching them. The quality of basketball is always excellent. Lakota West is a little undersized this year, but they make it up with a lot of help defense, a lot of spunk. As you can see right there, as Leah jumps in there and forces a jump ball in his West possession. So that's Andy's, that's his recipe. Hard defense, ball movement, knock down some threes, get some turnovers off the press. Mason likes to slow it down and play half court. Chance sets it. Firebirds moving the ball around with their motion offense. A lot of cutting away from the ball, not so much off-screen picks like what Mason does, but a lot of ball movement. And then try to get a little gap like that in the zone. Like Chance just found one there, wasn't able to make it. West tries to save the ball, but Mason gets it. Mason coming down, sitting there half court now. Oh, good move by, real good move by Margot Mattis. Caught the West defender a little flat-footed and was able to get right around her and take it to the basket and draw a foul. Emily Dorman was not going to let her make the layup, so she's going to make her earn the 2 points from the line. First on Emily. Odeker for Mason is getting ready to check back in. Margot Mattis eyes the first one. And she's a little short. Number 20, CC Gary back in the game. It looks like number 12, Madeline Baird, has entered into the contest. Well, the Firebirds got them to miss both free throws, and then they give up an easy rebound and put back by Amanda Barnes, who just came in. So not good box out on the foul shot. That will drive Andy crazy. Chance kicks it out to the side. Good ball movement in and out. Chance with a 3-ball way off. Good hustle by Dorman, but the Firebirds are not able to collect it. And Mason comes back down and joins a 6-4 lead here in the first quarter. A long three-ball attempt. Little long by Margot Mattis. Barry Nog was fighting for the rebound, could not secure it. Elizabeth Key is checking in for the Firebirds. Emily Dorman will get a rest. Firebirds will give up a little height on this. So Mason runs her inbounds play, looking for a pick to shoot her from the side. The Firebirds diagnose it. And with the ball movement, Mason found a big-time mismatch with the 6'6" Odeker, and she was able to post up Amara Flores, who's 5'5", so there's over a foot advantage there, and she was able to put it away and draw the foul and one. So her foul shot is good, the old-fashioned three-point play, and Mason's out to a 9-4 lead early. Again, Mason wants this to be a half-court game, and they're accomplishing that right now as their defense is really causing the Firebirds problems getting set up, but there's some ball movement for Liz Key with a wide-open three, a little long. Chance Gray with the steal, though. Nice look to Flory. She's going to take it against the 6'6" Odeker, a little short on the rebound. Mason gets it and comes back down, sits their offense. It's a 3-ball off the mark. Firebirds are able to get the rebound and come back down. Mason hustles right back down to defense and sets their defense. So nothing really different from what I haven't seen the last 12 to 15 years in this game. The Firebirds are moving the ball well, but their shooters from the side are just not able to knock them down. So against this zone, you have to make your shots so you can set your press. Mason does not like to really play against the press, and that's what the Firebirds like to do, and that's why they generate a lot of their points. Nice free shot by Margot Mattis. Just above the free throw line, she nails that, and Mason's out to a 12-4 lead. And the Firebirds are icy cold right now. A lot of that is the stifling defense that Mason's putting up. Chance drives, forces it up, not able to get it to go. Mason again gets the rebound. They have a significant height advantage over the Firebirds, and they're putting that to full use right now. Got 48 seconds to go in the period, and I tell you, Margot Mattis is just having her way with drives around the Firebirds. They're not closing out, they're too flat-footed, and she's just getting a little fake and going right around them for easy layups. So they're out to a 10-point lead. Flores moving the ball around. 28 seconds. Leah thought about it, kicks out to, here's Leah with a long three ball, just a little short. Barnes collects it for Comets, and they'll set the offense. Probably going to hold it for one. 10 seconds to period to hold it for one shot, enjoying a 10-point lead. Good triple team by the Firebirds. Flores, can she get there in time? One, she lets it go. Just a little off the mark. That's the end of the first period. Mason 14, Lakota West Lady Firebirds 4. We'll be right back.
I'm Carol Lucio with Butler County Safe Communities, where our goal is to reduce traffic-related crashes, injuries, and fatalities. One of the most important things you can do behind the wheel is actually before you get in your car. Make sure that you clear your car of all snow and ice. Use a good scraper, brush, and remove all snow and ice from your car. The complete windshield needs to be used in order to be completely safe. Some other things to make sure you do is to make sure you have good working windshield wipers. So check your windshield wipers, get new ones if need be. You also want to make sure that you have good fluid to clear your windshield, and fluid that can be used for negative temperatures is always best. One of the most important things you can do though is check the pressure in your tires. You can have a great gadget like this or use a simple penny. If you can see Lincoln's head, you need new tires. Check your tires often as they can go down in cold weather. Another thing you can do to make sure you're best prepared is to have an emergency kit in your car. Simple things like gloves, mittens, hats, earmuffs, and warmers, hand and toe warmers, a bag of sand in case you need traction are all good things to help you make sure that you stay safe and arrive home safely.
Welcome back to Firebird Arena. Lakota West hosting the Mason Lady Comets, and the Comets had a perfect first quarter for themselves. They're up 14-4, holding West to 4 points. West is icy cold, and right now Mason is dictating their way of wanting to play the game to West, and West needs to make some baskets to set up the press to get themselves back in this game. Right now it's Mason's pace, and I'm sure Andy's made some adjustments to try to get the ball in the hole so they can set their press. Meanwhile, Mason is content to run their half-court offense. If they don't get a bucket, they get back and set their defense and make it really rough on the Firebirds. And there's a nice give and go. Holdiker right back to Barnes, and she puts it away. Comets have stretched the lead to 12 now, and West has got to get going. West has their starters back in with Leah Alvarez in there, and with Liz Key. Emily Dorman, Flores with the drive, can't get it to go, and Chance Gray. Holdiker secures it, releases it, and right now, Margot Mattis is just putting on a clinic of driving to the basket around flat-footed defenders for easy layups. And Mason is coming out here in the second period like they left the first quarter. So West has got to get this thing turned around quick. Again, Mason with that. Looks like they've gone to their man-to-man help. They normally play zone, but they're giving West a little bit of a different look, and West is not handling it very well, honestly. West is bringing in Molly Grace, freshman for Liz Key. Raleigh Kosemi's back in for the Comets. And West is finally able to set their press. Kosemi is able to break it and then set the offense. Mason runs a flex offense, so there'll be a lot of off-ball screens, and again, the Firebirds have to really communicate. So they good job there. Force Odeker a little bit of a force, and they get the rebound, and Mason gets right back down. Good look inside to Molly Gray. She pulls it out, and Dorman's wide open, and the Firebirds just cannot get anything to drop right now. Mason with the rebound, and they'll get down, set their offense. Good shot by Mattis. She's kind of having her way right now and getting a lot of good looks. Leah's long on a 3-ball. Rebounded by CC Carey. She's going to walk it up. This is Mason's pace. 18-4. Mason kind of standing around right now. I know Coach Matula won't like that too much, but here they come. Set a lot of picks up on the high post. Like to get it high and shoot it down low. So they're content to be patient in offense, get a good look, burn a little clock. When you're up by 14, that's a luxury you can have. And they're being very patient right now, very disciplined, which that's a, there it is. There it is, just off screen. Firebirds did not communicate, and the high pass comes down low for a wide open layup. Very well, executed very well by Mason. Flores takes it. She's able to drive and get it over Odeker. Andy Fishman's asked for a timeout. 4:16 remaining in the second. Mason 20, Lakota West 6. Right now, West has Chance Gray in the game, Amia Flores, Molly Grace, Leah Abarat, and Emily Dorman. The Comets are with their starters, CC Carey, Raleigh Kosemi, Gabby Rosano, Margot Mattis, Marilyn Popwell Garter, and Kyla Odeker. So Andy called the timeout after the basket, and again, West is able to establish their full court press, and hoping that Mason struggles with it, and that does not, and there we go. This is what West likes to do. This is their style now. Press, get teams into making a little out of control moves, like right there where Margot Mattis charged. That's a trademark West defense. They work on that in practice. They want them on the floor. They want to take charges. And right there is what West, when they're doing well, that's what they want to do against Mason. Chance Gray with a long 3, and just a little strong with it. They get a pounce into Dorman. She's strong off the board. Mason's resting the 6'6" Odeker, so maybe the Firebirds still have flashes of her in their head with the, they looked a little hurried around the basket with the shot. So Mason sets their offense. Again, a lot of ball movement, a lot of off the ball screens. And again, if you're not talking on defense, the Firebirds have to be constantly talking to make sure they don't get picked off. And then a high pass from up top goes down low for an easy layup. But Mason being very patient, very well coached. Good defense by Barry. Comets are able to secure it back and reset. CC carries is their point guard. She sets the offense, does a good job of getting them where they're supposed to be. They're always very well spaced, and good take there. Boy, right now Mason's getting every loose ball. No chances with the steal. Looks like she's going to take it all the way. Takes it to the hole, and Margot Mattis, wingspan, with the block, but the Firebirds hustle and get the loose ball. That's another stat that West Hayes attempts to is your percentage of loose balls. You get great spin move by Chance Gray. I mean, a double spin, whirlwind. You don't see a lot of people that can do that move right there. That was awesome. Cuts the lead to 12. And again, the Firebirds are trying to ramp up that defensive pressure and rattle Mason a little bit. Again, this time Marilyn Popwell-Garter, she's almost a clone of Margot Mattis. Can't hardly tell them apart. They're 32 and 34, and she gave a little head fake and went right around them again. So West has got to get their help defense working. They got to do their closeouts better. That's just too easy right now. Marilyn will go to the line and shoot 2. First one's up is perfect. Monda Flores enters back into the game for the Firebirds. Leah is going to take a rest, and then Laura Braz is coming back in the game, and Molly Grace will get a grace. But good little flurry by the Firebirds and try to get back in this thing. Marilyn Popwell-Garter, second one's up, a little strong. Again, West has got to do a better job in blocking out on missed free throws. I mean, you've worked hard and you get a little bit of a stop. You can't let them get the rebound. Chance Gray with a wild shot on a take. CC carry strong. Firebirds come away with it. Flores is going to do a spin move, and she's going to draw the foul. Nice take to the basket. Riley Kosimi is called for the foul, her first. This is a relatively clean game. We got 1:43 to go in the second quarter, and Mason has 4 fouls, West 3, so clean game. Flores is good in the first attempt, 21-9. Oldiker comes back in the game. Marilyn Popwell-Garter will get a rest. Flores dribbles a couple times, eyes the second one, and it's up. It's tried to spin out, but she stayed down, so good for Amanda. So 21-10, she converts both. Chance Gray putting pressure on the ball. West has got their defense extended out pretty far again. Get it down to the Oldiker, and she bullies her way, but she's not able to finish. Dorman really held her ground there and kind of got trucked, but she hung in there. Oldiker with a sizable side advantage just knocked her right down, but she hung tough, and the Firebirds were not able to convert the basket. 21-10, 1 minute to go. Mason sets their offense. Moving the ball around. Again, that flex offense, lots of screens going on. Firebirds are doing a nice job. And very nice. Very nice. 6'6" Oldiker, great court vision. Gets the ball, holds it, turns, hits the cutter for an easy basket. I believe that was Barnes with the lay-in. So very good execution on the Comets on that trip down the floor for them. Number 12, Emily Dorman will take a breather. Chance Gray is at the line shooting 2. First one's up and is good. Marilyn Baird comes in for Riley Kosimi. She gets a breather. She's been doing a lot of the ball handling duties and doing a nice job. Marilyn Popwell Garter's back in for Barnes. Barnes has given Mason some good quality minutes. Chance for the second one is up, and it's perfect. 23-12, 30 seconds to go. Firebirds trying to jump, but Margot Mattis, very good ball handler, very, very sound fundamentally for the Comets. Does a nice job breaking the press. Brought it up with no problem. Looks like Mason's going to hold it for 1. Moving the ball around. Less than 10 to go. We'll start taking a look. Maybe they like to try to shoot with about 3 seconds to go. They got it to Oldeker. She does a post move. Very nice footwork. Puts it down just before the half. 25-12, Mason over Lakota West at halftime. We'll be right back.
Hey, Ken, you got a second?
Yeah, Justin, what's up?
Westchester wants to know, what is the tax budget?
Just calling it the tax budget brings about this fear factor for a lot of people not knowing exactly what it is. It gathers all revenue sources from grants, donations, fees, fines, and just every resource that we have here at the township. And we put that together into a document we sent to the Budget Commission, and that in itself makes it a little confusing, just calling it the tax budget. If you have any questions, reach out to us on our website or social media platform.
Welcome back to Firebird Arena. Lady Firebirds taking on the Lady Comets for Mason. It's been all Mason in the first half. Some quick stats. Margot Mattis for Mason led the way with 9 points. Amanda Barnes chipped in 6. Marilyn Popwell and Kyla Oderker had 5 apiece. For the Firebirds, Chance Gray 6 points. Amanda Flores, Emily Dorman 2. Firebirds shot 13% for the first half, so they've been ice cold, 0 for 7 from 3 points. They got to get it going. Mason shot 52%. So that kind of sums it up. It's Mason's dictating pace of play. It's to their advantage. Firebirds want to get some stuff going. They're opening up with a little more of aggressive press this time. Chance Gray was able to get the first 2 points of the quarter and cut the lead 25-14. So see what kind of adjustments West made to try to pick the pace up and get it to their liking. Mason starts off with a little shorter lineup. Popwell, Mattis, Barnes, CC Garrett Carey, and number 30, Riley Kosimi. So Oldeker is going to get a little bit of rest. Start the quarter. Leah picks up the foul. Firebirds bringing in Laura Braz for Dorman. They counter with Amanda Flores, Chance Gray, Leah Abre, Barry Nagwe. 5 seconds, good defense. Firebirds clammed it up on the inbounds and was able to get the turnover. So coming out in the second half, a lot of positives for Lakota West. See if they can continue it. They're going to need to. They're still trailed by 11. Set their offense. A lot of ball movement and cuts away. They react. Get it to Barry Nagwe, who had really an open lane to the basket and was probably a little too unselfish right there. I think she could have finished that and maybe got fouled at the worst and maybe laid that in. A little unselfish by Barry, and Mason's able to kick it out. Emily Dorman comes right back in for Laura Brose. Firebirds win the ball. Flores with it. Looking. These teams know each other so well, it even gets difficult to inbounds the ball sometimes. That's how well they know each other. Chance with a great take, can't finish it though. Spun it around and a very athletic move, just a little strong on the reverse. Margot Mattis with a rare miss. That was a long three. Firebirds with the basket, and Chance has got it. She kicks it to Flores, who takes a take. Little pull-up jumper, doesn't go. Secured by Carey, and she'll set the Comets offense. Oliker's checked back in the game for the Comets, and they do a nice ball movement, get it down low, and Popwell was not able to knock that one down from close in. Firebird set. Leah moving the ball. She finds a gap in the zone and throws her up there, and that's what I had said about Barry. Barry had a more of a direct route and was a little unselfish to finish it. Leah did take it all the way to the basket and got hacked, so she'll go to the line and shoot two. Good take by Leah. Anytime you find a little gap in that Mason zone, you have to take it. It's normally pretty ironclad. Leah's perfect on the first one. They closest the Firebirds been in a while. They're cut the deficit to 10. Liz Key comes in for Barry Nagwe. Leah has the ball, dribbles it twice, eyes it, it's in the air, it's good. 25-16, 9-point lead. This is kind of way the Firebirds wanted to come out and try to get back into this game, because it's definitely been all Mason. There's an air ball, but Barnes is Johnny on the spot, catches the air ball and lays it in, so maybe we'll just say that was a nice long pass. Barnes puts it away. Little pick up top. Flores takes it. And, well, Oliker blocked it. Flores hit the deck, and they're going to call a foul on Oliker. Not very popular amongst the Mason fans. So Flores, Amara eyes the first one, knocks down. The Firebirds were perfect from the foul line in the first half, which kind of helped a little bit with their icy shooting from 2-point, 3-point range. So luckily they were knocking down their free throws. Amanda, 2 dribbles and a little strong on that one. I jinxed him. Oh, good play by Chance Gray. Stows the ball away, and so the Firebirds come away with 3-point, and they cut the lead to 27-19. Good job. A good take. Firebirds don't box out on the miss by Mattis, and Oliker's there to put it back. So a lot of second chance opportunities right now for the Comets, the third. Chance Gray with the pull up, and she's starting to heat up. All of a sudden she's got 12 points, and boy, do they need her to start lighting it up. So Firebirds are starting to, you can see them picking up their enthusiasm. They feel like the momentum change is going on. Mason goes down low, and they really don't have anybody that can really match up with Kyla Oldiker. She just pretty much put Leah into the second section. Leah hung on for dear life and kept her from making the layup. So Oldiker will shoot 2. The first one's up, and it's strong. Now here's where the Firebirds need, if she misses again, they need to box out. The Mason was able to get some rebounds in the first half on some missed free throws. They didn't box out well. No need there, as Oliker's good on the second one. 30-21. Mason. 4 minutes to go in the third period. Flores bobs it out. She got herself down there in no man's land, and Mason ties them up. Possession arrow to the Mason Comets. Lakota West will set their press. Laura Bros checks in for Amanda Flores. Chance Gray's in the foreign. Leah freshman for the Wildbirds, Lily Johnson's entered the game, 5'10" freshman. And Emily Dorman. So Mason not a whole lot of trouble breaking the pressure and sets their half-court offense. And I'll tell you, Oldekirk just holds that ball up so high, nobody can get to it. And she just turns around and waits for somebody to break open. And good defense by the Firebirds as the pass went down low, but they were able to have Mattis lose control of the ball. Chance Gray with a little bit of a penetration, kicks it. Long three ball. I mean, that's out there in Steph Curry land. Long three ball. Firebirds have cut it to 6. Perfect way to come out of the halftime for Andy's team. They've really ratcheted up the pressure. Andy's subbing a lot, keeping the girls fresh. They're playing with a lot more passion on defense. They're sensing the momentum swing and they're ratcheting it up. And nice turnaround jumper by Marilyn Popwell. So kind of cuts the Firebirds' momentum a little bit. Mason 32, West 24. Chance sets it. Leo, a long three ball, just a little strong. Emily Dorman's able to secure it. Ooh. And reset the offense. Wide open. Boom. They left Laura Brose wide open, and she cans the three. 5 points deficit now, so for as dismal as it looked for West at half, they've really come out and have fight back. So kudos to the Lady Firebirds. A lot of fight. They don't give up. Andy's been really impressed with, even though they're undersized, from some of the teams in the past, they are fighters and they keep on hanging in there. So. Margot Mattis was fouled on her way to the hoop, and she's able to knock down the first shot. Andy doing a lot of subbing to keep the girls fresh. Barry Nagel back in. Liz Key back in. Leah's taking a seat. Lily Johnson taking a seat to get her real rest, and I'm sure they'll be coming back in because Andy's going to ask for full max defense for the rest of the game to keep the pressure on. Timeout. Mason, it's a 32nd. They're enjoying a 34-27 lead right now in the third quarter. West has 3 team fouls this half. Mason has 2. It's been a real clean game. Been a quick game, so they're going down. They're playing good, clean basketball on both ends, and it's just a typical West Mason game. It's a defensive struggle. Not too many easy baskets and a lot of hustle. So that's why this is such a great rival game between 2 of the top programs in the state of Ohio. Not just this area, but the entire state of Ohio. Both these teams put a lot of girls at the next level and play college ball, and they go to those programs very fundamentally sound. Coach Matula does a great job. Coach Fishman does a great job. Braz with a snap pass inside. Beautiful. Found Barry. She got behind the defense. And a beautiful pass by, beautiful snap pass. Got the West bench fired up, and they just caused a turnover. So West is playing with a lot of excitement right now, as they should be. Chance Gray back to Chance with a little short of a 3 ball. Laura Braz is on there picking away. And Firebirds get back and set their defense. Mattis with a wild take. Oh, gets away with it. She was a little out of control. They're going to call blocking on Emily Dorman. That call could have gone either way. She was a little out of control, but they're going to call Emily for the block. When they get a little out of control like that, sometimes you'll see that charge called. First one's up and good. Margot Mattis is having herself a nice game. She's up to 12 points. Very solid player. Well-rounded, good ball handler, rebounds well. has a lot of high IQ in the court IQ, and she knocks both of them. Mason's up 36-29. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Flores walks it up, sets the offense. Looking for a pick. She goes the other way, drives the lane, kicks it. Emily Laura Broslow showed her jumper. Ooh, Mason had got by him, but not the greatest pass. Barnes is able to secure it and set the offense. Quick ball movement. Carey works it around. Mason's so well coached, as is West. Got away with a little bit of movement. Nobody has an answer for the height of, oh boy. He just was playing, bouncing the ball off the backboard 3 different times, and she was able, the third time was a charm, put it back in and get fouled. So, tell you what, 6'6" is a luxury. So Oldiker for the old-fashioned 3-point, a little strong, and Barnes gets the rebound again. West doing not a good job boxing out on this free throws. That's happened the whole game. Probably something they'll have to address in practice this week. I mean, that's a backbreaker. Mason kind of withstand West's flurry and has got the lead back to 9. They get it down into Oldiker. They collapse on her. And they're gonna call a foul on West. Calling on number 15, Liz Key. Mason inbounds, that's their offense. Swarming D, and they're going to call Laura Brose for a foul, and that's up to 7, so Mason will enjoy the 1-on-1 for the rest of the game as Laura picks up her first. Madeline Baird's checking in for Marilyn Popowell. Leah Abra, I just call her Leah. She'll smack me because I can never say her last name. Leah checks in. Molly Grace checks in. Chance Gray, Barry Nagway, Molly Grace, Liz Key, and Leah make up West 5. CC Carrington line shooting the 1-on-1 for the Mason Lady Comets. First one is up, and it rattles in. Mason has Barnes out there, Mattis is out there, Madeline Baird, and the 6'6" Kyla Odeker. Second one's up, perfect. And Mason's got it back out to 11. So they did withstand the West little flurry to begin the third quarter, and have got it back out to 11. Chance Gray's got the ball. They may, no, I thought they might look for one. She's got a wide open look for a 3, and she buries it. I mean, that's from way out there. So that helps, 40-32. Mason brings it up, rushes the ball up. Mattis, their best player today, with a take and a turnaround jumper, and she is solid. She's up to 15 points for the Comets. Into the third, 42-32 Mason. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lakota West Firebird Arena with today's struggle of the Lakota West Lady Firebirds taking on their rival, the Mason Comets. Mason enjoying a 42-32 lead going into the fourth quarter. Mason's got a balanced attack led by Margot Mattis with 15, Kyla Oldiker with 10, and Amanda Barnes with 11. It's been the Chance Gray show. Most in the third period, she's up to 18 points. And the Firebirds inbound the ball, try to figure out if they can get back in this game. Trailing by 10. So they'll set their offense, get it moved around, and I think they're going to try to get the ball to Chance Gray quietly because she's really warmed up. Now they come out to guard her because she's been knocking down threes. She just goes right around them and for an easy left-handed layup. She's up to 20 points. And they trail by 8. So now Mason will, I'm sure, be very deliberate in setting their offense, getting into the 6'6" Oldiker and burn some clock and get a good solid shot. They're going to call Oldiker for over the back. So a good box out. Probably, I think Liz Key probably put a good box out on that time. A good fundamental move right there on a box out, and Oldiker comes over the back, and she picks up her second foul. Firebird ball. Looks like Andy is going to go maybe with a quick mix of offense, defense as he's subbing 2 at a time because the Firebirds have got to start getting some points on the board. Kind of said at the beginning of the game this would probably be in the 50s, and that's the way it's headed. Leah with a good look, just a little off. Barry secures an offensive rebound, sets it. Leah with a pretty good pivot move. Couldn't get it to go. Looks like Chance got poked in the eye. Is a little slow getting back down. So Barry Nagel with a great rebound, and Oldiker was pretty much draped over her back, and they call a jump ball. I don't know. She worked pretty hard on the box out, and that's a rough call on Barry. And then they inbound it, and Oldiker just bulldozes away in for 2 more. Not much you can do about that. Mason by 10. Chance with a great drive. Can't get it to go, but she does draw the foul. Margot Mattis picks up her second. And looks like Chance has made up her mind that she's going to try to get the majority of the points. And if they really collapse, maybe get a kick out for an assist. But right now, she's carrying the load, and she's up to 21 points as she sinks her first one. She'll eye the second one. One dribble in the air, nothing but net. Good job by Chance. She's up to 22 points, 44-36 Mason. And boy, there's a press break, and Mattis hasn't done too much wrong today. She just missed a layup. She's kind of kicking herself. And Chance a little out of control, and they're going to call her for the charge. So, good defense by Mason. Gets set, out of control player, and Mattis picks up her dribble, and West jumps all over that. And Coach Matula is going to call a timeout for the Comets. It's a full timeout. 44-36. We have a typical Mason Lakota West game. A lot of good defense. Most points contested. It's the will of West wants this to be a track meet and play at a faster pace, where the Comets want to slow it down and make it half court, take advantage of their considerable height advantage they are enjoying over West. And So far it's been Mason. They got way up early, and West has really hung in there and fought back and scrapped. And another good ball game, just what you'd expect between these two teams. So Mason will break out of the huddle. 6 minutes to go in the game, enjoying an 8-point lead. And West is gonna set their press, and it's man-to-man all over the floor. So they like to do that double team, but Carrie's pretty cool customer there. She waited and just made a nice pass over to Mattis. They moved the ball. Popwell thought about it, but she's going to pull it out and have them get maybe a better shot and burn some clock at the same time. So they're going to just rotate up top, move it around, probably pop Oldiker up top and have her do a little survey. And, well, of course, Mattis with a nice take, and Oldiker's just able to, again, you got to block her out. I mean, that's his phenomenon. She just gets it, and it's easy put back, and she gets hacked at the same point. So we're going to get, I believe, Barry Nagway on that call. No, actually, yeah, and she completes the old-fashioned three-point play. Mason 37, West 36. West runs her offense. Leah got bumped. She got held, so that's only Mason's fifth foul this half, so West will inbound the ball. West is up to 9 team fouls, so one more and Mason will be shooting the bonus. They won't have to worry about the 1-and-1. Chance Gray inbounds the ball, gets it back, and she's going to take it. And very athletic move. She cuts right through the defense and lays it in for 2 more points. 24 in the day for Chance. CC Carey running the point. Big pick by Oldiker up top. Almost took Amanda Flores apart, but she jumped right back up and is back to playing defense. She's spunky. Kissimmee with the shot, Barry with the box out and the rebound. Up comes West, Chance Gray bringing it, and she again a little out of control. She's trying to do this all herself, a little out of control, and as you'll see, she's cutting in a little out of control, and the Mason player was set for a long time. Great guts by the Mason player. I believe that was Kissimmee to take that charge, and that's Chance's second charge, and she's up to 4 personal fouls, so she's going to have to be very careful. Here's a steal by West, and by Chance with a nice bounce pass to Leah. She lays it in, 47-40. Timeout West, 32nd. West will not give up there. They keep on fighting. So you're going to see an all-out blitz press for the remainder of the game. West is going to start taking some gambles, and that paid off the last time. Chance with the steal and a nice bounce pass for an easy layup for Leah. All right, so West now, show you what I know. They back off on the press and sink back into defense, and thought they might pick them up at half court, but they're going to go with their standard man-to-man. So Mason will move the ball around. Oldiker with a nice kick out, a nice high-low game. And oh boy, did Liz Key move Oliker out with a nice box out, but they allow Popwell to get the rebound. And then a nice pass, and Mattis is able to finish with a layup. So Flores with a nice take, and the pace is really, this is to West's liking. It's really become furious, going back and forth up the floor. West is down by 7. Their full court press has got the tempo of the game sped up, which is what they want. So Andy's called a timeout, a full timeout. Give them a rest and also get their a breath in them, and also get everything set on the way what press they want to lay. They have like 3 presses they can lay on you. So there's a zone trap, there's a man-to-man. So I think he's trying to throw some different press looks at to keep Mason maybe a little confused. But for the most part, the Comets have, with CC Carey, Kissimmee, and Mattis, they're very good ball handlers. They've been able to break the press. So those 3 players, along with Oliker and Popwell, are in the game for the Comets. And it's man-to-man. And here comes the jump. Here comes that jump double team. Excellent job by Amanda Flores hustling over there. Chance Grant coming in for Emily Dorman. They've become a lot more quick. Oh, it's the Firebirds' ball, so great job by Amanda Flores to force the turnover. So move that ball around. If they can make a 3 here, man, it's a 4-point game. It's the closest it's been in a while. So West tried to get down. Good defense by Mason. West will inbounds the ball. 3:22, down by 7. Chance Gray inbounding. Flores moves it around. Not the best pass. And Popwell, who's got her and Mattis have some wingspan on him, and she's able to make a good defensive play there and steal the pass and get it back to Mason's possession. That hurts. The Firebirds got the turnover and are looking to cut into the lead. And now it'll probably be a free throw shooting contest for Mason coming down the stretch now. So they're going to be seeing a lot of free throws as the Firebirds are going to have to foul to try to get the ball back. Number 30, Riley Kosimi is the first one. It's up and it's short. So she eyes the second one. It's up in the air and it's good. 50-42 Mason. Chance Gray running the offense. Laura Braz kicks it inside. Mason kicked it. West will retain possession. Let's see if they can run an inbounds play. Like I said, these two teams know each other so well. They even know their own inbounds play is pretty good. So everything's contested. Almost a turnover, but West secures it. Chance with the drive, a big kick out. Barry's able to save it. Laura Lee gives a nice little fake and again goes around a flat-footed defender for an easy layup. Nice play by Leah. Mason by 6. Mattis brings the ball down, gets it over to Carey. Oh, there's a jump double team. Firebirds are playing all out now. They've got to be careful for a back door, but they're selling out on defense right now. They try to get that turnover or a 5-second call. Mason's pulling the ball out. They're burning some clock. They're not even, maybe not looking to score, waiting to go to the free throw line. And This probably is one of the players that Mason wants to see at the free throw line is number 32, Margot Mattis. She's got 17 points today and had a great game. Very solid player. First one's in the air, spins it right through. Good looking stroke. Mason by 7. 2 minutes to go in the contest. Her second one is up, and probably don't want to foul her if you're West, because that form looked pretty darn good. Mason by 8. I think West needs to move a little quicker and look to score. They can't have the luxury of being this deliberate. Flores with the spin move. Can't get the layup to go. And Mason wants the ball in Mattis's hands at all costs. She is just dribbling around, not even looking to pass. There's no doubt who they want shooting free throws. 1:30. Fouls on Laura Bros, her third. Margot Mattis to shoot 2. No doubt about that one. And then there's no doubt who Mason wants shooting these free throws down the stretch here. Rightfully so. She eyes the second one. It's in the air to put them up by 10, and that one is going to rattle in. 1:30, timeout. Mason by 10 over Lakota West. Just what we expected, a tight contest. Although Mason has never really, they got out early and have not relinquished the lead. The West has closed a couple times to like 5, and each time Mason's able to get themselves squared up and get the lead back out to 8 to 10 in that range. And right now their offense is going to be just make sure number 32, Mattis, has the ball so she can go to the free throw line. And Wes's strategy is score quick and just play intense defense on the press and try to get a turnover. If not, foul. Hopefully send somebody other than Mattis to the line. Flores brings it up. Some pressure at half court. Leah, dangerous cross-court pass that is tipped away by, there's that name again, number 32, Margot Mattis. She's had a very solid game today. Her and Chance Gray have shined for their respective teams for sure. Leah can't get the 3 ball to go. Barry rebounds. They're going to be looking for threes. Chance throws up a quick one. And Oldiker and gets the rebound, outlet. Leah's makes a quick foul, and they will send number 20, CC Carey, to the line. Shoot 2. 58 seconds to go in the game. First one's off to the rim to the right. Mason's not even going to get in the foul line. They're just going to get back and play defense. They've got the clock, and they've got the 10-point advantage on their side. CC knocks down the second one, lead to 11. Chance Gray's bringing it up. She's got 24 points for the Firebirds, looking to add to that total, but she's going to kick it out. Firebirds move the ball, looking to kick out, although Flores takes in for a layup, and the Fisherman calls a timeout. So Flores is up to 9 points for today. 55-46, 42 seconds to go. Andy will get the Firebirds, he'll get their press set of what they're trying to accomplish. whether it be a man-to-man or a quick double team on the pass. That worked a couple possessions ago. Flores was able to force a turnover off a Mason player, and Mason, they just need to inbound the ball, keep it clean, no turnovers, make their free throws, and they'll put this in the W column. Mattis will inbound the ball. West has got to be careful they don't try to go long on them. They allow them to inbound. They like to have that ball go in the corner and do a double team, but again, Mason very well coached. And so they broke the press. They did get the ball to Oldeker, and immediately they fouled Kyla because they want her to go to the line rather than Mattis, and the other players are good shooters, and Kyla's probably, that's the choice of West wanting to shoot these free throws down the stretch here. Her first one's up, and she pushes it through. That's her 16th point, so good balanced scoring by the Comets today. She eyes the second one. It's in the air, and it rattles in. So Mason's up by 11. Flores with the take, and that's not going to make Coach Matula too happy. She took the ball to the hole, and CC Carey fouled her, so West can hopefully get a couple points on the board with the clock not moving. Amanda knocks down the first one. Emily Dorman coming in for defense. Flores' second one's in the way, and she knocks them down both. 2 points with no time coming off. That's what West would like. Mattis with the ball, splits the defense, and draws a foul, and that's not who the Firebirds want to go to the line. Mattis is about as close to automatic as there is. 21 seconds to go. First one's in the air, and it's just like you teach it. I mean, if there's a free throw shooting video, this is the girl you want to film. I mean, bends her knees, follows through, snaps, ball rotates nice, and rip. Once in a while it touches the rim. Other than that, it's mostly just nothing but cord. So her second one's on the way, and bottom of the net. Mason by 11 with 20 seconds to go. Chance Gray, they're going to concede. They will concede 2-pointers. You know, they really don't want to see threes. They don't want anybody shooting foul shots. So Chance took advantage of that, drove in for 2 more to add 26 points today for her total. And Mattis for Mason is right behind with 23. Flores is, she's got 11 for the Firebirds. Leah's got 6. Oldeker has chipped in 17, so it's been a pretty heavy 1-2 punch for Mason. They'll be very happy with this win over West. Wouldn't be surprised if the next time they meet is somewhere deep into the tournament, the postseason tournament. Hopefully that'll happen, and COVID won't take that away. Mason to inbound, 14 seconds. And they throw a long one, and Oldeker showing some good hands with the nice long pass. She secured it, a couple of dribbles, and they foul her immediately. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. 12 seconds to go. West fighting to the end. First one's up, and a little flat, rolls out. West subbing some offense for defense. Got a Flores tying her shoes. Odeker eyes her second one. It's up in the air and it's a little strong. Chance Gray secures it. 10 seconds to go. She's going to come down and they're going to give her the layup again. But she can't finish, but Flores is there to mop it up. She can't finish. And that should do it. So, like I said, it'd be in the 50s. Mason 59, Lakota West 50. Good win for the Mason Comets and a great rival game. We'll see you guys the next time. Stay safe.